Welcome to our channel. We are Sheila and Michael here at Don't Honk Push. Sit back and enjoy as we prepare another cookout night meal.
I don't know about you, but I love hearing the sound of that Volkswagen engine. Thank you. I purchased a mild Italian sausage with...
Did you show it there, Chad?
I did. I did show it. Woo!
Okay.
And I purchased them in casings because it was cheaper per pound.
Are you going to open them and get all the food out of the casing, or am I going to do that?
You can do that. Figured you had a knife.
Nice face. I wish I could be recording you.
So our small Dutch oven has our bread baking, and we're using the coals on top of the large Dutch oven as the coals for the bottom of our little Dutch oven on top, stacking them up. Ooh, getting brown, looking good. So we're heating up a second batch of coals because after we're done cooking the meat and the bread, we'll need to assemble the lasagna and bake it. Ah, looking good. Look at that. Nice job, honey. I'm gonna start with there you go. Fresh mushroom Italian sauce. I'm gonna put a little bit in the bottom so that our noodles don't burn. And we have oven ready lasagna noodles so they don't have to be boiled ahead of time.
We're zoomed in somewhere.
So wow, breaking the noodles, get them to fit. So bottom layer of noodles, we're gonna add some sauce. Doesn't have to look pretty. We're gonna add half of the Italian sausage. We're gonna layer half of the cottage cheese. Apparently, cottage cheese is not what most people make lasagna with, but I had no idea. I've always made it with cottage cheese. So, cottage cheese it is. I prefer the texture over ricotta, so. I'll layer some mozzarella cheese. It's an 8-ounce bag, and I'm using about half on this first layer. All right, second layer lasagna noodles. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 noodles each layer. And then the rest of the sauce. The rest of the Italian sausage. The rest of the cottage cheese. Finishing off the 8-ounce package of mozzarella. And then we're going to top it with a little extra Italian style 6-cheese blend. Alrighty. Lasagna is layered and ready to bake. So we're going to start baking it for about 35 to 40 minutes and we'll check on it then and see how it's doing. Just checking on the bread. Oh my, look at that. So I put parchment paper on the bottom. Try to prevent it from sticking. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Look at that. Oh, pull apart. Beautiful, look at those. Sweet. It looks great. So we used
I do good bread.
Rhodes frozen bread. I'll insert a picture. Cut it up into pieces, rolled it in a ball, stuck them, and how long did you say we baked that for? About
Say suck 'em.
30 minutes?
Sure.
About 30 minutes. And actually I'm gonna try some of this.
Now you're recording.
Awesome. Okay, so we are getting some more coals heated up, lit, and ready to go. We spent some time at the beginning of our meal baking the bread and cooking the meat, so our coals that are currently on top of our Dutch oven and below are pretty much spent. So it really depends on temperature and wind and several other factors to determine exactly how long your coals are going to last. So in this case, we're going to have to add some more in order to finish out our baking time.
That's a handy tool, isn't it?
I like it.
I used didn't need to take that off. I just wanted to see these actually.
I cringe when I see people putting the lid of their Dutch oven on the ground. So you can see here how much of the ash has burnt. Well, if you could see by the ash how far the coals have burnt. All right, let's take a peek and see how Lasagna's looking after about 40 minutes. Whoa, looks good. Cheese is starting to brown, it's bubbling up. I say we give it another 10 minutes. If I can wait that long. Maybe I'll snack on some bread. All right, it's been about 45, 50 minutes. A little bit longer than we anticipated. But, oh boy. Oh, she looks pretty delicious. Alrighty. Alright, would you mind dishing up? They do recommend you let your lasagna set for 15 minutes before you dish up, but we'll let our leftovers sit. There's the bread. Just checking to see. Oh, it's a little bit warm. Cooled off quite a bit while we were waiting.
Did you eat one already?
I did.
You want one or two?
I went to. We'll fight over the last one. Actually, it's yours. Oh my. Thanks, honey. Looks so good. Oh. Alright, nice fire to sit by. Dinner ready. Time to say goodnight. What's in there?
Don't you know what's in there? You put it in there.
I know, but for the sake of the vlog, will you tell me what's in there?
You tell
Show
them
me.
what's in there.
Show me.
Just say, oh, I put bread in here, and you lift the lid and show people.
Oh, I put bread in there. Will you lift the lid? We're gonna have so much useful video.